And now we welcome members of the class of 2010. Student speakers. First Julian Buckner, and then Celia Gibbons.
Welcome, and thank you all for being here. Class of 2010. I'm not up here to be funny, not to reminisce, reflect, or entertain. Not even, as some of you are probably dreading, to be obnoxious. Commencement is a time to celebrate our accomplishments, but it is also a time to think ahead to our future, and that is what I'm here to talk about. Class, we are privileged. Brookline High is one of the country's great high schools, and for the last 4 years, we've been both coddled and pushed to succeed. BHS has given us, inarguably, a great start on the rest of our lives. But unfortunately, a great start does not guarantee a great future. According to a national study, about 3/4 of all our parents say they do not believe we will be as successful as they are. It's not personal, at least I hope not, but a reflection of our changing world. And while I'm sure there are a few of us who wouldn't mind living off our parents' good fortunes, to the rest I say, this prediction is unacceptable. These are difficult times. We've just experienced one of the worst recessions in history. Jobs are still moving overseas. Short-sighted energy policy is threatening the global climate. And we will all live under a crushing heap of debt borrowed by our parents. For the first time in decades, our nation's economic supremacy is being challenged. A paradigm shift is occurring. And frankly, it is an uncertain time to be an American, and certainly to be a graduating senior. As always, the world is changing, but these changes are coming faster than ever before. We spent over 100,000 years as hunter-gatherers, more than 1,000 years as farmers, but things were speeding up. We were workers in industry for only a couple hundred, and today, after 30 years, the information age is coming to an end. Today, the world is changing so fast that our jobs and careers may never be secure, certainly never as dependable as those of our parents. Fighting change is, and has almost always been, futile. So no matter what professions we decide upon, to be successful, we must constantly learn and adapt. Our lives will need to be a continuous process of educating ourselves and keeping our eyes open to the ever-changing world around us. But, as we all know from the last 4 years, learning about boring stuff is no fun. We burn out. Yet in order to be successful, we need to continue learning. So, we need to like what it is we're learning. Hence my advice to you. Do what you love. Not what makes the most money, not what makes your parents happiest. Because if we don't love our work, we won't have a desire to keep learning. And unless we keep learning, we will never maintain our successes. But if we love what we're doing, we will want to keep learning and thinking and changing. And the flexibility this creates will help ensure that we can and will make money doing what we love. Take the successful buggy whip maker at the turn of the century. Along came the automobile, and no one needed buggy whips. Does this man resign himself to a life of destitution, or does he view his passion in a broader sense and adapt to the changing world around him? Yes, he has made his last buggy whip, but what was it about making buggy whips that he liked so much? Was it making things go faster? In which case, the new automotive industry needed skilled craftsmen. Or was his love design? In that case, there was a growing market for vehicle and home design. Or was his passion working with leather? There's always been a highly lucrative dominatrix market to serve. So where does that leave us? I, for one, don't even know what I love. I have not yet found my lifelong passion. Am I out of luck? Are the rest of you who are still uncertain? Nah. Chances are, when all of us were 5 years old, we knew what we wanted to be. If we each put blinders on at age 5 and stayed that course, think where we would be today. A third of us would be cops, a third princesses. In that other special third, we'd still be trying to be dinosaurs. We're no longer 5, but we are still young, and there's time yet to switch again and again and again. Obviously, I do not know what the future will bring, but I do know that our education at Brookline High has placed us in a position to undertake magnificent things. However, the realization of our potential now lies entirely in our own hands. So, as we walk away from here and celebrate our graduation, because hey, it is worth celebrating, we must have faith that we will find our passion. We must now and forever remain open and receptive to the changing world around us. Class of 2010, I am confident in us. Believe it or not, one day, we too will be at our 50th reunion. And I mean it when I say, I look forward to seeing what we all will have accomplished. Congratulations, everyone.